If you guys want coins for FC24, make sure you check out MMOEXP.com. Their link is down in the description. They're very fast, they're very cheap, they're very reliable, and if you use my code Rema, you can get yourself a lovely 5% discount. So what's up guys, it's Ash here and welcome back to a brand new video. I hope you guys are all having a great day so far. In today's video guys, we just have a quick update on our 4231 custom tactics and player instructions to help you guys out if you are playing FC24. Just before we get into the video guys, I would appreciate it if you could drop it a thumbs up as it does help me out massively. Also sub to the channel if you are new, and yeah, don't forget to turn on those notifications. And with all that aside guys, let's get right into the video. Alright then guys, so starting off with the tactics defensive style, you know the rules. We have this on balanced. Now the reason we have it on balanced is because it does give you the best control over your defense. When you want to press, you can, and then when you want to drop off and be a bit more passive, you can also do that. So moving on to the width, we also have this on 40. I'd suggest anywhere from like 35 to 45, 35 being more narrow of course, 45 being a bit wider, but you ideally want to have like a nice narrow compact defense that blocks all those attacks through the middle, but you can still also cover the wider areas in case an opponent goes for an attack down the wing. For the depth guys, we have this on 60. It's really good middle ground at the moment. I think 71 depth is good if you have like full meta defenders and stuff like that, but if you're lacking a bit in that department, something like 60 is good because you still get that higher defensive line. Your players just aren't always like pressing out of position and getting like completely you know, blasted past essentially. For the build-up play guys, we have this on balance because it does give you the most controlled, the most varied way to build up. When you want to play slow, for example, you can do that. If you want to speed up and play a bit quicker, you can also do that. So balanced is the way to go in my opinion. For chance creation guys, the only absolute must is direct passing in this whole thing, and that is because it's the only way to consistently score in this game. When you use direct passing, your attackers will make these runs, defenders follow the attackers making the run, and then once the defender has overcommitted, your attacker will track back, so there'll be a lot of space between that attacker and the defender, and you can just play the ball to them. So it's very push forward, track back, that kind of style. A little bit boring but very effective nonetheless. For the attacking width guys, I just have it on 51 at the moment. Not really a specific number you need to use at all. I just find this to be really balanced. It's not too wide, not too narrow, just seems to flow quite well in my opinion. For the players in the box, we have it on 6, so we can get a few players into the box, but we don't overcommit everybody. And then for the corners and the free kicks guys, we leave these both on 1, but you can do what you want with that. Now moving on to the player instructions guys, big up now Wheezy for this one, to be honest with you, especially in the striker position. We've started leaving them on balanced width just because you get a bit more movement out of them, feels a little bit more authentic. So yeah, I've been quite enjoying that. You can still pop them on stay central if you'd prefer, but balanced width's been pretty nice. We also have them on get in behind, so yeah, they will obviously utilize their pace to get in behind those defensive lines. For the central cam, we just pop them on get into the box across so they don't hesitate in getting into the penalty area, and we also have the same on the wide cams. Last week we had them on balanced crossing runs, but I just noticed I wasn't getting enough players in the box, so we had to change that. If you struggle defensively, you can pop the wide cams on, come back on defense, and that is absolutely fine as well. For one of the CDMs guys, I have a bit of a struggle here by the way. I don't really want to keep either Rolfo or Hullet back because they're both very good, but I've decided to keep Rolfo back for the time being and send Hullet forward, but I might change that. So on the more defensive minded one, we have them on stay back, cover center, cut passing lanes, just the most defensive settings you can use really. Obviously you need at least one of the CDMs back to give you that balance in the midfield. So yeah, cover center obviously keeps them in the middle areas as well as opposed to our wide, and then cut passing lanes to always intercept those passes. For the other one, we just pop them on cut passing lanes and then balanced attack. This is so this one has the license to roam, go forward, and have a bit of freedom. So that is what we're using Hullet for at the moment. For the fullbacks guys, on one of them, the more attacking minded one, doesn't matter which one, I have it on the right back in James, just so we've got like an overload on this right hand side. So on the more attacking one, balanced overlap, so you do get that extra width, that extra option, and like I said, that overload. But it's completely up to you which fullback you want to send forward, just do whatever. And then for the other one, stay back and overlap, so you always have at least 3 defenders back at a time, but when you send them on the run forward, they'll make the overlapping runs to add that extra width as well. For the 2 centre backs, we leave them alone, and then the keeper, we also leave them alone. But yeah, guys, they're the tactics and instructions for the 4-2-3-1. If you guys have found it useful, please be sure to drop it a thumbs up, sub to the channel if you are new, and don't forget to turn on notifications. And with all that aside, guys, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace out, guys.